Hello everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio, here to bring you my Simply Saturday video number 53, and I hope that you enjoy it. But first of all, I want to tell you that Stampin' Up's new November online exclusives has come available, and there are some really cute stuff in there. My cat's over here and I'm trying to hold my cord up so but she decides she wants to eat it, so I have to move it real quick. No, Moxie, no, you can't do that. Oh goodness, sorry about that. But anyway, I wanted to tell you about that. If you're a demonstrator, you know that next week we'll start your pre-order for the mini catalog that will come out in January to April. So that'll be fun. Lots of new stuff will be there, and more online exclusives coming out in January. We'll be starting our program of the product of the month, which will be coming out in December. So we'll be telling you a little bit more about that as time comes on. But right now I am going to do my last Christmas card. For one thing, you've probably already got them made. This is just other ideas. For another thing, I think that if you'd have to place an order and order stuff, you'd want to get it in pretty soon so you could get them made and sent out. So I think I'm going to just do this last Christmas card this weekend, and then that will be it. I think I'm going to move on to the November online exclusives and other stuff that's going to be coming out to give you some sneak peeks and stuff. So anyway, that is what is on the news front right now that I can tell you. Oh, I found out too, I think we're going to have a, what do I want to say? A Black Friday sale. Let me check that just real quick and make sure that that's what I see on here, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I actually got my information from someone else and I didn't check it. Yeah, Black Friday sale coming soon. Let's see what it says. You ask and we listen. Announcing Black Friday sale November 25th to December 1st. There'll be 40% off of select products that you'll be able to save on. It's going to start November 25th, the day after Thanksgiving, and it'll go online store starting November 25th. And that's when you're going to be able to see all the products. It doesn't give us a list of the products right now or anything, so, but there is going to be items that's 40% off come November 25th. So I wanted to let you know that too. That just came in today. So let's get that back out of the way, and let's go over here and get this in the way and be on our merry way and make these quick cards. And I am going to show you what we are going to be using, because it is, I'm getting my monitor set up. Ouch. Ouch. I just stepped on something. Ouch. It's like, oh, what'd I do? Turn my foot wrong or something? What I'm going to be using, and I'm going to turn the camera down so that you guys can see what we're going to be using on this card. There is absolutely no stamping whatsoever on these cards. Another thing, because it is getting later, and if you haven't made Christmas cards, this is a fast and quick and easy way to do it. So let's turn the camera around. Say hello to Moxie. She's taking her bath right now, I guess, on my table. Bless her heart. She's such a cutie. She's my girl. So we'll move the camera down to where you can see a little bit. Look at my messy table already. I haven't even started anything. Whoa. Okay, here's what we're going to be using. We're going to be using, this is called the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Mix and Match Specialty designer series paper. I had used it in a couple other videos that I made, but it's this right here. It is supposed to be back in stock starting sometime Monday or after, but it has a lot of tags, and then it has printed paper, but you get like 8 sheets of each one of these, and it is so pretty what you can do with it. Now I'm going to be using the back sides today, and then you get 4 pages of a lot of die cuts. And I tell you what, I have used this paper. In fact, I'm having an in-person class on Monday and Tuesday where everybody gets a pack of this paper. Well, that all didn't go in there. That wasn't right. They all get a pack of this paper to take home their leftovers, and all their cards. We're making tags, gift card holders, and a money holder, and they'll get to take home their extra paper. So that's the paper. We're also going to be using these, and they are called Greetings for You Mix and Match Ephemera Packs. And there's like 2 sheets of each one of these in a pack. I've only opened 1 pack, and I've used quite a bit of stuff out of it. And they are a heavy cardstock. They're heavy cardstock, and they will actually peel off and just stick, or you can leave the paper on there and just glue it down. Either way you want, especially if you're going to use dimensionals. I leave my paper on there so it doesn't show the sticky, and just use my dimensionals. But anyway, that's how they come. There's lots of sayings on each one of them, so you get all these sayings with 2 pages of each. So you got 6 pages of sayings. And so those are really neat to use. I have several packs because I wasn't really sure what all was in it, how many, and all that stuff. And I wanted to make sure I had enough for classes and different things. So I have a lot. The last thing we're going to be using is, this is called the Christmas Greetings Mix and Match Specialty Cards and Envelopes. So you have 2 different kinds of cards. These are the cards, and then you have the envelopes to match. You have the one with the crumb cake in that, and then the one with garden green and the soft sea foam. And the cards, let me see if it says what they measure on here. I think I'll measure it and let you know. But it's crumb cake, garden green, and gold is what it actually says is the main colors in it. So we're going to be using those. And then I forgot to get the PDF out, but I do have a PDF ready to tell you what I done. So this is the card, and it measures turn my ruler over the right way. It measures 6 1/4 by 4 1/4. So it's a little bit bigger than a regular envelope. So what you could do, you could cut it down to size if you wanted to. Cut it down to 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 if you wanted that. But it comes with the envelopes that fit it. So, you know, you really don't have to do that if you use these envelopes. So what I've used is stuff out of the package. I used a piece of the DSP. Let me just show you here kind of what I used. Kind of. Let me see if I have one that I haven't cut to pieces yet. Yep, I do. I used this right here, which is really pretty. And when I cut it, because I cut that 3 inches by, well, I cut it 4 inches by 3 inches, and that way I got 2 out of this piece. But then I have this piece left over to where I can use that on another card. And then this is the back that I used. So that's what I used, was the back, cut 4 by 3, so I got 2 out of a piece of paper. And then that is, and I do not know, well, I can show you on this pack here because it's right in front. These are tags. They're 2 by 3, and there's 6 of them. So I just used, on this one is the tree. I'm going to make 2 cards tonight, and I think I'm using this one and this one. I think that's what I cut off. So we'll see about that, because I have them all ready to go. And then I used, and where did I set them? I had them out because here they are. We'll be using these, and they are called Traditional Sparkling Sequins. They're little flat sequins with lots of sparkle on them. So we're going to be using that as our accent. So let's get started. Oh, and I did decorate my inside. I put another little tree, and it says, from our house to yours. It's Happy Christmas from our house to yours. Is what I did on this one. So here we go. We've got 2 sets. I have this for one and this one for the other. And then here's our matching envelopes that we will be using. So, all you got to do, they're already scored. These are, if you've never used these before in any of our cards, it's nice. So I'm just going to give that a good fold along with this one. We'll only take half of the room on my table that way. I like these that they have the gold in them. They're very versatile for Christmas. So there's our 2 cards. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece right here on each of them. And this is measured 3 by 4. And we're going to glue these down on our card. So let's get this ready. Kind of hate to cover up these ornaments, but if you want to use both sides of your paper, one of them's got to be covered, right? So you can kind of use your paper as a grid on how you want to put this down to try to get it straight. So there we go. There's that one. Let's go ahead and do this one. Whoops. I feel like I got glue all over me. There we go. And then what I'm going to do with this is that one's going to go in here, and the green is going to go over here. And I'm just going to turn these over, and I'm going to put some dimensionals on them. And I'm going to use 5 on each one. 1 on each corner, and then 1 to hold the center up. So that's what we're going to do here. So these are very easy, simple, you'll see that. Just a fast way to make some quick cards, especially, and if you have like grandkids or kids that you want to make cards with, this is a great thing for them. They could pick out what pieces of the DSP they want to use. They could pick out tags and different things, their die cuts and all that, and they could make their own cards for like grandma and grandpa or aunts and uncles, their friends. Might keep them busy for a little while. Okay, there we have those on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, and that's going to be glued right into the center. So I'm not going to put glue on my edges. Just going to give a quick little wiggle in here to hold it down. Need to wiggle this over this way a little bit more. So we'll just rub that on there. And it looks like it's on dimensionals because it's raised up. Then I'm going to put this one here. This one's cut a little narrower because when I started to cut it, I kind of moved the blade and just chopped. So I had to cut it down a little bit. That's okay. So there are those. Now we're going to pick out our sayings for our card. So let's come over here and we'll get these back out. See what I might want to put on here. I put Happy Christmas on that one. I think on this one here, I might put Merry and Bright right here across that little unless I want to put it down here. But I really think I want it across there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and find, you can bend it in half and find the cut mark in it. I try to just get a piece at the edge. Take that off. Lay that on here. So there's Merry and Bright. And then on this one, I think I will do, I don't want to do Merry and Bright again. Guess I'll just do maybe, I think I want to, on this one maybe, is put this From Our House to Yours on the front. And I think what I'm going to do is stick it right up here at, or do I want to put it down here at the bottom? I think I'm going to put it right down here so I don't cover up my stockings. So what I'm going to do, because it's going to be, I'm going to put a little dimensional here. And I think I'm just going to put a tiny little piece because I don't want it to, so let's see. Let me just cut us a little piece off here if I can get a hold of it. So let's see how I want that. I want that all the way down here at this bottom. And since I'm going to do it that way, the way this is cut, I can actually pull that top off of there and add this right here. And that little dimensional will help hold that up right there. I didn't take the bottom off of it though, so need to do that, don't I? That was crazy. There we go. Now it's stuck on there. Now let's put, we put From Our House to Yours, and then we're going to put, I'm just going to put like Season's Greetings in there. I got a class coming up using these, and we're using a couple of the other sayings. I don't want to use too many of them and not have enough for class. So I'll just put Season's Greetings. So there we go with that one. We got Merry and Bright here. So we'll put Merry and Bright. And I think I'll use From Our House to Yours here. And I think what I'm going to do with this one is, here's what I have left. I've made so many cards, but I've got this left. What's on the front here? We have that, some dots. Let's see what we have in tags in here. See what I might have I want to use. Oh, I tell you what one I could use might be really good. Is this one? Well, yeah, this one right here. So I think I'm going to put this tag down. And then I'm going to put that From Our House to Yours on the tag. So it just gives a little color. So let's do that here. See, there's no right or wrong way that you can do this. It is so much fun. I don't really want to bend this if I can keep from it. It will lay flat when you do though, but I hate bending it. They are really heavy. They're nice. There we go. From Our House to Yours. And I'll just stick that about right there. So there we go. That's for that one on the inside. Now this one we put Season's Greetings. We have stockings. So let's take and put, there's all kinds of stuff in here. It's kind of fun to go through actually. Here's a little stocking. We will take and put a stocking right here. How's that? I think that'll be good. So these you gotta glue. So let's just put that stocking right there next to that Season's Greetings. And then we're done. My little dollar store containers, you get 3 for $1.25 when I bought those. And they come in handy for die cuts. Okay, now let's put embellishments on there. And then I think we're done. How about that? Great cards. And you know, when I bought this and I forgot I had them, and that's why I thought, oh, I got to make some cards with these because they're so cute. So what I'm going to do on here is I'm going to take, I think I'm going to use these little gold ones down here because my blue does not really go with that. So let's put some gold here. We'll put 3 of them on here. I'll just put one down here like I did on the other card. I like that. And then we have this one. And let's put red on this one. Let's do red down here. We just did that opposite. So there are the cards I made. Now we have this envelope. And you just want to fold it over and give it a good crease so it's ready for your card. And there we go. We have that card. And we have this card. What do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Don't forget to comment in the comment section because that will give you a chance to win one of these cards, okay? I will go back and check those, and then I will give a card away. So there we have the Christmas tree. We have, and that says Happy Christmas. We have From Our House to Yours right here. And then we have Merry and Bright over here. So there's our 3 cards that we did. Now, I will say that I saw these done. Somebody did them for World Card Making Day on October 4th. And this was one of the patterns that she used as far as using these tags and stuff. She used the candy canes, I think. I'm not real sure. I think it's candy canes. But anyway, or she might use tree. I don't know. But anyway, her name was Lynn Dunn. I want to give her credit because I did get my inspiration from her tonight. And I love this pattern that she used as far as the layout with the pieces. So I kind of took those and then did some with the other tags that I thought was really, really cute. I don't know why I'm having trouble keeping those in the envelope and the things. So anyway, I will be giving or sending out one of these cards to somebody. I'll be checking that the first part of the week, gather the names, put them on my spinning wheel, and then see who wins with that, okay? So you guys have a really great day. Enjoy your weekend. I know here in Ohio we're having some warmer weather than what we have had in the last week or so. And so we're going to hopefully get out and enjoy that a little bit. I need to go out and deadhead my mums and just do a few things outside, get some fresh air, and out of my basement, which is where I live. I don't really live in the basement, but you'd think I do this much. My craft area is down here, and so I stay down here a whole lot, but I like it, so that's okay. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget, on Tuesday I will have a video, and it will be something of the new online exclusives, or the November ones anyway, because I think I'm done with Christmas. I've made a lot of Christmas. If you would like to see more Christmas, you can let me know in the comments. But if everybody's done with that, then I'm done with it too. Okay? We'll move on to some winter cards, maybe with snowflakes and the new online exclusives that just came out. But until then, you guys have a blessed day. Be creative when you can. Get out and get some fresh air if it's going to be nice in your area. And hopefully I'll see you on my Facebook Lives Tuesday morning at 10 o'clock. Bye, everyone.